So I get asked loads of questions, which is fantastic. These people want knowledge. They want to be informed of the correct procedure on training, on diet, on supplementation. And one thing I'd always say, I got a text recently saying, Mark, is it better for growth to train 3 times a week or 6 times a week? Answers depends. It depends on you, your diet, your genetics, how you recover. We all know that when we rest, we grow. So ideally 3 times a week would give you them benefits if you really do hit it hard 3 times a week. Your diet's on point, you're sleeping right, and you've got the correct supplements. Fantastic. However, if you're hitting it 6 times a week, maybe it's a 3 on and 1 off, then your muscles are getting more stressed than 3 times a week. If your supplementation and diet's right, your recovery will be adequate enough to really, really grow and develop those muscle fibers. So it's a hard question to answer. Find out what suits you best as an individual. You know, if I was just going to go to answer that question off the top of my head, to me, 6 times a week. 3 days on, split routine, 1 day off, go again. You're then training each body part essentially twice a week. But make sure if you're training that intensely, your muscles are being repaired. They need to be fed nutrients, things like amino acids and proteins and creatines. Often with men in particular, things like helping with testosterone production. So, you've got your testosterone, tonka ali, for recovery and anabolic effects. Fedosia, agrestis, incredible. If you're very stressed and you really smashing the gym very hard, your cortisol levels will be high. If your cortisol levels are high, you go catabolic. You'll be eating back into that muscle you're trying to build. So something like maybe rhodiola or ashwagandha will suppress those cortisol levels. They'll suppress anxiety and stress. Hitting the gym hard and ripping muscle fiber, that is a physical stress on the body. That will produce cortisol. And that's why people who train intensely tend to utilize rhodiola and ashwagandha. It'll help them sleep better. When we sleep better, we release all these really cool hormones, IGF-1, growth hormone. All that is being released as we sleep in our deeper sleep. It's called REM, rapid eye movement. So sleep's essential. That's why these adaptogenic herbs like rhodiola and ashwagandha are so important. And that's why I brought them to the range, because I've been using them with athletes for best part of 20 years. It's not a new thing. These products, everyone thinks they're new kids on the block. They've been around forever, and they are really cool products to work with. So 3 times a week or 6 times a week, give both a try. See what suits you best. Cheers, guys. All the best.